What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Diablo Research Institution. Appreciate y'all for coming by. Like the video if you will, subscribe to the page, and stab the bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my patrons. Links in the description below. May you have many wives, those who support the research. Get out of here, Wolfie. Wolfie's under the desk right now. Wants to go see her mommy. Okay, the puppy, because what we have going on before you now is the best MF character you have ever seen. Alright? Hold on, Wolfie's gonna puke. Alright, everything's okay. Wolfie had a little accident, that's all. But the best MF character you have ever seen, alright? Yeah, it's not the one you guessed, is it? It's not the sorcerers, it's not the women. It's not the hammered, no. We're talking about clear speed here, alright? Magic Find is a bit overrated. Yeah, I said it. I have about 370 some MF, and that is good enough. The trick is going fast as a frickin' toad, so what I devised here is a necromancer who uses Death's Web, 2 to wall skills, 2 to PNB, massive poison pierce, uses 3 parts Trang. Alright? So you get the poison skill damage, you get the FCR, you get the belt with the cannot be frozen, but the reason why I have 3 parts Trang is because with the shield, you get negative 25% enemy poison res with 3 parts, alright? With 2 other parts. So it's just amazing. And that coupled with the Death's Web, coupled with your lower res curse, if you even need it. I don't think we even need it, man. We're gonna find out. You're just godly. And then I have Shaco with an Ist. I have Maras for the 2 to all skills, the resist. I have Wartrav boots here. They're perfect. I have Nagel Ring. I have another Nagel Ring. I have Enigma, so we can teleport around. Got the MF from that. 2 to all skills, the run walk. We got ourselves a bunch of PNB charms. We got ourselves a perfect Geed's Fortune. We got ourselves Annie, Torch, and a bunch of little MF charms. I mean, this is a bit overkill. But with that being said, check this out. My MF is 374%. My resists aren't entirely max, but they're close enough. The only one that's not max is lightning. I could have easily made it up, but I don't even need to. Mercenary, you don't need infinity. Infinity, the conviction doesn't affect poison. So we don't need it. We don't want it. What we want is healing all the time with the synergy you get from a prayer mercenary, the Cure Helm, and the meditation from an insight. And we also want, like, infinite mana, so that's what we're going for. But wait a second, he doesn't have any life leech now, does he? Yes, he does. He's using Chains of Honor, Ethereal, and Archon Plate. Yeah, it's quite expensive, but I decided to go this right just for the fun of it, man. What a god. Now, let's go to, for example, one of my favorite places in the game. Just initially, let's go to the pit. So see, here's what you do. You just teleport around, you just click, and it fills the whole frickin' screen. Now, the problem is, it doesn't have a very fast cast rate. Now, I could have gotten a better cast rate, but I figured I just don't even need it, because it's just one click, and it kills the whole screen. Yeah, the teleporting is a little slower, but compared to, like, a Blizzard Sword, I think there's a lot of benefits in this over a Blizzard Sword. Blizzard Sword misses a lot. She's always missing shit. It takes a minute for Blizzard to get going, but with this, it's almost instant. I mean, look at this. Against these guys especially. And you can clear these big areas. You see that? Ooh, we already have a tiara. Is this a godly thing right here? Oh my god. Wow, that's actually interesting. That has life and mana per character level, and it has a ton of mana added to it. In fact, I think that was the max mana roll. But anyway, so you go around, you do this, you can even cast your low res. See, there's the low res, it takes up the whole freaking screen. And what's crazy is with this build, I actually have 35 skill points still remaining. So all I did, I maxed out Poison Nova, alright, and we're doing 9,400 damage over 2 seconds, and we have a ton of pierce. I maxed out both of its synergies, and I put 1 point into lower res. And that's it. I have 35 skill points I could still use. In fact, I'm thinking I should max Skeletal Warrior and skeletal mastery and just have a bunch of homies surrounding me as tanks and damage mitigation. And it doesn't really matter if they're in the wakes or Poison Nova goes right through them. You see what I'm saying? So I think that would be awesome. But this has got to be, I mean, look at this, man. You can tell, you can wipe out this whole freaking area. Now, I hope not having a bigger cast rate. I might experiment a little bit in future videos on better cast rate. But holy blood toad. Yeah, the cast rate is only 20% right now. All right, so we're at like the first or second breakpoint. I think it's the first breakpoint. But are you kidding me, dog? Look at this. Now let's try other areas. Let's try the areas that are more important, right? Let's do the cow level. Let's try the Frigid Highlands. Let's try Shank. Now these guys are a bit more thick. All right, so we're gonna try this out. Now if you're on ladder, this would be the way to go, dog. This would definitely be the way to go. Look at that, we collect them up, boom, they pop. Now let's teleport down over to big old fat Shank. Get that thing going on, and boom, he pops. Ooh, a Thresher. You've got to be toting me. Now I don't have a Sunder. I probably should have had a Sunder as well. Just sacrifice one of my PNB juices. Ooh, what's this? Style points ornate plate. One socket, even more style points. Put an Umrune in there. You got 15 all res, 400 some defense. It's God. No, I'm just kidding. It's not God. But okay, let's try the cow level now. So we're gonna go find them. Here, I'll be right back. We go into the cow. All right, perhaps one of the best areas for this character is this area right here. And here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God, okay, they're a little thick, but that's fine. We're still wiping them out, man. And look at this, we already found some rares. It's garbage, but this is the most godly MF character in the game. Is that true? Let me know in the comments below what your impression is on that. Is that true? Or is Ice Boy full of you know what? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, I love having me a good old necromancer. Like I said, man, you could pop up all your minions here. Let's get them a bunch of minions. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, I could put more points into lower res, but how much are we actually gaining there? It's already at negative 60%. Looks like you get negative 61 with another point, but then there are like diminishing returns. It doesn't even pierce more with the next skill point. So here, let's not even use lower res. And let's see how well it kills them. You see that? It takes them down all right. It unalives them all right. Now let's use lower res. I mean, it makes a bit of a difference. It's not a ton of a difference. So just something to keep in mind. Now these guys actually have a lot of life. So for the pit, this video ain't lying, man. This video ain't lying. For the pit, this is probably one of the best MF characters for the pit, all right? Yeah, the cows are a bit more thick. Now, let's finish them off. Look at that. That could have been a Skulder's Ire right there, all right? We pretty much found a Skulder's Ire right there. So, you see what I'm saying? In terms of the, like, top-tier MF character, we found more MF already in the video just frickin' began. So, there's the gear. There's the PNB charms. We have a level 42 Poison Nova. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop one into Skeleton. We're going to pop one into Master. Yeah, you thought it was godly? It hasn't been godly yet. We're gonna max out Mastery, then we're gonna put the rest of the points in the Skeletons, and then we're gonna go and get a bunch of homies. Here, we're gonna right down here, we can have 9 total, it looks like. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, look at this, they all have Cure, and they have freaking Meditation and all that garbage. These are going to be the most godly Skeletons you've ever seen in a video. In terms of their synergetic effect with Poison MF Necromancer. So look at this, they all have the auras, they're all healing like crazy. They're mitigating all the frickin' damage. This is why this character is the best MF character, because it's chill. Alright, who else has like 10 minions and has a decent MF, you know what I'm saying? And who can teleport around and have a Nova skill. So we're just gonna skip those bugs, because they're immune to poison. Let's just go straight to the Chaos Sanctuary. Yeah, I could have had a Sunder for those bugs, but that's fine, who needs it? Now, there's no poison immunes to Chaos Sanctuary. Oh my God. Oh my God, this character is hideous. Look at this. Look at the homies. I mean, they're doing damage too. Let's take a look at the damage they're doing. Look at this. Teleport around. Boom, boom. You just fill the screen with your heinous poison. You are a god. That's the point. You're not really godly when you're just sorceress and it's just you and your mercenary. You know what I mean? You got to have your homies. You got to have your followers. You got to have your disciples. You've got to have your proselytes. Alright, that's just how this shit works. That's what makes you the best MFer. It doesn't necessarily mean you're the fastest. Doesn't necessarily mean you're even the best. It just means you're the most godly. Because you have homies and followers. Holy blood toad. Okay, let's try it against... Alright, so admittedly, I mean, this is what the research institution is for. There's progress to be made, you know? There's tweaks to be made to this build. So I will be making another video. And we're going to try out what I think is like the top tier MF Sorc skill. And y'all know your old dog's going to be right. You know your old dog got that down. Not that I play Sorc that much, but come on. I've been playing this game for like 25 freaking years. You know, how many videos have we seen of the damn sorceress? But it's not the one that you think. There's been changes recently in D2R. Alright, I mean, well, okay, not really, but you can make an infinity in a spear, so there is that. But you guys see what I'm saying? Wait, what am I saying again? Anyway, we need some more black liquid. Coffee. Cheers to the patrons. Cheers to the channel members. Some homemade brewed coffee. Very cheap. Very frugal. You just put that shit in a jar, put it in the fridge for 48 hours, shake it up every once in a while. And it's good to go. Holy toad. Oh my god, this is like the worst MF... I mean, hell, I guess I should call it the worst MF character ever. You know what it really needs? I'll show you what it really needs. It needs 1-point corpse explosion. Just like any good necromancer. 1-point corpse explosion, and this will be... Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Where's the amp damage? We don't even need it. Pop, 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 pop. Is this the best? Let me know in the comments below. What is the... I mean, shit, at this point... What's the best MF Necromancer? Because it ain't this. Hot damn. Look at that. He sucks big you know what, doesn't he? No, he's okay. He's okay. This is the best MF. It's just the build, you know, needs some improvements. But this is the best build. It just needs some improvements, alright? So, I could still call the fucking video... I could still call the video that. Anyway. We're gonna see how well we can take out Satan with this. Woo! That is slow as a toad. Looks like we lost a homie. We lost ourselves a homie, but that's fine. We're gonna keep going and pop! He's dead! And now, for the grand finale, let's see how well it does in the Worldstone Keep. I think it's gonna actually do a little better. I mean, to my understanding, they're a little less... resistant to poison in general here. Granted, we're gonna have a couple poison immunes. So, there is that. And I wonder if you can even break the poison immunes with lower res. That's not always the case, which is why you need the damn Sunder. And which is also why you need to stack Poison Pierce. Like these guys right here. Yeah, they're... Yeah, it doesn't break them. You see that? And we are toast! We are toad. Okay, so there you have it. It's still the best Necro MF build. It just needs a lot of tweaks, alright? So stay tuned for those videos coming up next. And if you want to support the research, become a patron, become a channel member. Blessings to my patrons and my channel members. May your contributions be brought back to you sevenfold. And may you have many wives. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace be with you.